everyone, it's Vicki from Minerva. We've had loads of brand new dead stock fabrics arrive recently at Minerva. So in today's video I've put together a collection of spotty print fabrics to showcase some of these fabrics to you. And yeah, we've got lots of different base cloths, lots of different styles of fabric, so a whole mix to be able to show you and hopefully give you lots of ideas for your next sewing project. And lots of these fabrics as well are absolute bargains from our dead stock collections here at Minerva, and as is the nature with dead stock fabrics, we only have limited quantities of them, so once they are gone, they're gone. But yeah, there's some absolute gems in this collection, and yeah, there's some fantastic prices as well. So let's get stuck in. So I've got a few knit fabrics to share with you first. So this first one is a dead stock scuba crepe stretch knit fabric. It's a polyester and elastane blend, medium weight. It's 150 centimeters wide, and it's just £4.99 a metre, this fabric. So as you can see, it's a classic ivory colour with a black spot on there. The spot's probably about just shy of a centimetre. But yeah, really sort of classic design. And scuba crepe, if you haven't come across this fabric before, it's a scuba fabric, but it has a crepe-like texture on one side, and it always has a little bit more draped of scuba crepe than a regular scuba fabric. So this would be fabulous to make skirts, dresses, you can make tops, sort of like softer jackets. Yeah, loads of things you can make with that fabric. The next knit fabric I've got to share with you, so this is like a t-shirt weight kind of style jersey fabric. It's made from a blend of viscose, polyester and elastane. It's a medium weight, it's 160 centimeters wide, and this one again is just £4.99 a metre. Now this one's a spotty fabric with a difference. So as you'll hopefully be able to see on camera there, this one has a white background with a black tiny little polka dots over the background, and then it has a little bee design every so often. So at a glance from from a way off, you just kind of see like a polka dot design really, but then when you come up close you can see that actually some of those dots are actually little bees. Really cute design. I mean, this is perfect for making tops and t-shirts. You could probably make a summer dress from it as well, but I actually think this fabric would be perfect for making some cosy pyjamas or lounge wearing as well. Yeah, it's really lovely one, that, and it has a nice soft finish to it as well. On the theme of pyjamas and soft cosy fabrics, the next one I've got is our Truella brushed cotton fabric. So this is a really soft, lovely cotton fabric that has a slightly brushed finish to it. So it's not like say our Minerva exclusive flannel that has a very brushed textured finish. This one just has a very soft brushed slightly raised kind of finish to it. And this one has a cream background and then a little black pin dot, so very tiny dot on that one. Now I think that is perfect for making either shirts or little tops, or it would be fabulous for pyjamas as well, that one. Next up, so sticking with the cottons, the next one I've got is bright, colourful and fun. So this is 100% cotton poplin fabric, light to medium weight, 146 centimetres wide, and this one is just £7.99 a metre, which for a cotton of this sort of quality, it's a bargain price. And as you can see, it's a nice crisp 100% cotton poplin fabric. It has a white background and then all these gorgeous fun polka dot spots. Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, I think for anybody who loves colour and fun prints, you'll love this design. You could make a shirt from this, a top, skirts, dresses. You could be absolutely fabulous again for pyjamas. Children's clothes I think would be amazing in that as well. And then the next cotton I've got, this is actually a stretch woven cotton sateen fabric. Now we only have very low stocks of this one, so if you do like this one, please do act quickly. This is 97% cotton, 3% elastane. It's 178 GSM, which is medium weight. It's 146 centimeters wide, and this is just £4.99 a metre. Absolute bargain. It's a large scale purple bold spotty print. I think it's fabulous, that design. You could make dresses, skirts, shirts, tops, all sorts in this fabric. It has a little bit more weight, well, more weight than the cotton poplin, so a little bit more structure, but it's still beautifully soft as well. And yeah, I love those purple and navy colours in there. Next off, in fact, let's stick with the cottons. I think that'll work through all the cottons I've got then. And this next collection I've got, so we have this first print comes in 4 different colourways, and you can see how beautifully autumnal and sort of what a warm colour palette that is. Now these are all double cotton gauze fabrics. They're 100% cotton, 140 GSM, which is light to medium weight, 138 centimetres wide, and they're all just £5.99 a metre. So this first colourway is this gorgeous rusty colour. It's like a cinnamon kind of brown colour. I love this sort of colour for this type of year. It makes me feel warmer just looking at this sort of fabric. Yeah, absolutely gorgeous. And then it has this very kind of random splodgy spotty print, this one, in black. So all the colours have a black print on a different coloured background. So that's the rust colour. Then it also comes in this gorgeous mustard colourway. So that one's a little bit brighter. Then it also comes in white. So with that black print on there, it makes for a very nice you know, monochrome kind of print, that one. Then we also have it, so this is in the sand colourway. So this is a beigey kind of sand colour, again with that black print on there. Really nice colour options in that one. And then the next, and well, the final cotton fabric I've got, so this is another double cotton gauze, again just £5.99 a metre. So we have this beautiful mustard colourway and the rust one on the mannequin there, and as you can see, this is a slightly different kind of splodgy spotty print on this one, maybe a little bit more of a bolder design here, but yeah, really lovely in that one. So next I've got I've got 3 different viscose prints, so let's take a look at those. So first up we've got this bright, bold, beautiful blue colourway one. So this one is 100% viscose challis fabric. Now this is actually an ex-Topshop fabric, it's 100% viscose, and this one's just £7.99 a metre. Absolutely gorgeous print, and it has this mustardy gold colour in the spot there, which really sort of stands out and pops against that blue colour in the background. I think a top or a blouse, a skirt or a dress in that would be gorgeous. Very soft, fluid, lightweight fabric. And then next up we actually have 2 colours in this next fabric, both quite similar actually. They both have a cream background, but one has a navy spotty print and one has a black spotty print. So I would say the navy one is slightly softer, whereas the black one is more of a contrast. So this again is a viscose challis fabric, and it has that splodgy spotty kind of almost like a random spot design, really soft and floaty. I think absolutely the perfect fabric for a blouse this. I'd love to make a pussy bow blouse type style in this, or like the style I'm wearing actually. This is Butterick 3039, just like a loose over style kind of shirt pattern. Yeah, that'd be really lovely in this actually. So yeah, this is the one with the navy dot, and this one is the one with the black dot. So whichever your colour preference, you know, black or navy, you can choose between those. Next, let's go on to some print fabrics. So we've got some Georgettes, we've got a ribbon embroidered one, we've got some chiffons, all sorts here. So first of all, we've got this beautiful Lisa Georgette fabric with this fun, colourful, spotty design. Whoops, how fabulous is that? So you can see this one has a black background with all those almost like primary colours in the spots. Really lovely. I think this will make a fabulous, like a wrap dress, a top, a blouse of course, skirts, any style of dress really would be beautiful in that. And then we also have that same print but in a white background. So this one I'd say is ever so slightly sheer with it, you know, with having a white background. And with this one it's got more pinks, purples and blues predominantly in those colours, but it's also got a little bit of green, a little bit of orangey yellow in there. So it's got a slightly different feel on the colour palette, this one, and obviously lighter and brighter with it having that white background. But yeah, another really lovely one. I think these soft drapey ones as well will be really lovely for the Minerva exclusive Victoria blouse. Like yeah, I think one of those would be really cute in that. Next up we have this really quite unusual embroidered chiffon fabric. So it's a ribbon embroidered fabric, and basically, so the background of this fabric is a navy and ivory spotty print fabric, and then when you look up close you can see that a ribbon has been made from that same fabric, which has then been embroidered in like a squiggly sort of pattern on the surface. So it gives this fabric this wonderful surface texture, and it almost kind of creates a more abstract pattern with it having that interruption of the ribbon embroidery on top. So yeah, it's absolutely beautiful, but you can see when you look closely, you know, the clear kind of spotty print coming through there. Yeah, I think this would be, to me, this is a fabric that could very easily be dressed up, you know, to a dress you could wear to like a wedding or a special occasion. Be lovely for a skirt or a little top, even like a little cover up. Yeah, lots of things you could do with that fabric. Then we've got another chiffon fabric here. So this is our metallic foil chiffon fabric. This one's just £5.99 a metre. And so as you can see with this one, this is a sheer see-through fabric, and what's really lovely about this one, hopefully it will show up on camera, is those beautiful gold foil polka dots along the surface which just capture that light, and because the base of the fabric is like a golden colour, the spot is very subtle, so it's very classy, very elegant. Again, I think like a pussy bow blouse in this, or you know, a button-up top would be lovely, and even if you just made a little scarf in this, that'd be just so fabulous, and very simple project to make. Next up, so this one is our crinkle sheer chiffon fabric. So this one is 132 centimetres wide, and this one is just £4.99 a metre. So this one is a beautiful, like taupey, earthy kind of colour with a black polka dot printed on the surface. And what's lovely about this fabric is that it has a crinkly texture. So it just, I don't know, it just adds something a little bit extra to the fabric. Again, as you can see, it's a sheer, you know, see-through fabric. So, you know, you want to take that into consideration with what you were making. But if you lined this fabric or just wore a slip underneath, you could make skirts, dresses, tops and blouses. For me though, you know, a fabric like that, to wear it as a top or a blouse, you know, just with nice lingerie underneath or just a little vest top underneath, would be absolutely lovely. Next we've got, this is a gorgeous rich kind of colour. So this is our dead stock soft polyester crepe fabric. It's 118 GSM, light to medium weight, just £4.99 a metre, but we've only got very small stocks of this one. So if you do like this one, please you know, don't wait too long for it. Isn't that colour gorgeous? I always think that's a colour that I think I can wear quite well, I think. But yeah, I love the colour anyway, so I'd be wearing it anyway. But yeah, I think, oh, what would I make with that? A jumpsuit, I think would be fabulous. Yeah, I think just a dress or a blouse, something quite simple. Show off that gorgeous classic polka dot print. Oh, I think it's absolutely gorgeous, that one. Next up, this one is the last in a collection of chiffon fabrics. So this one's quite different. So this one is a dead stock flock print crinkled texture chiffon fabric, 100% polyester, light to medium weight, 160 wide, so it's very wide, this fabric, and it's just £4.99 a metre. So there's lots to unpick with this fabric. Now, first of all, it's like a sandy come silvery grey colour in the background, and then the little dots of all different sizes on the surface are black, so it's a lovely kind of high contrast kind of print. But what's really special about this fabric, it's so cool, is that it's got that gorgeous crinkly texture in the background, but the actual dots themselves are a flock print, so like a fuzzy textured print, which you can feel slightly over the surface. But what it does is, it means even on a chiffon fabric like this, it means that the spots of the black spots are very like kind of intense in colour, so it just creates a really lovely effect. Again, same thing as I mentioned before, top, blouse, skirts, dresses would all be lovely in that fabric. Next up, then, I've now got 4 knit fabrics, which are all quite unusual fabrics, definitely quite different, but I think they're amazing. Now this first one, oh, I love this fabric. We don't have that much left in it now. It has been a very popular fabric, this at Minerva. So this is our textured spot boiled wool coating fabric. Now it's made from 25% wool, 25% acrylic, 50% poly, so it's got, you know, a reasonable amount of wool in there, but it's very, very soft. You know, it's not itchy at all. It just feels lovely. I could easily wear that against my skin, and I can be a little bit you know, can be a little bit find it difficult to wear wool fabric sometimes directly next to my skin, but this one would be absolutely fine. And yeah, so it's a coating fabric, but it's a nice soft one. It's actually a knit coating fabric. And you can see those gorgeous textured raised spots. And isn't that colour amazing? So bang on trend for this season. Warm, comforty. Yeah, it's the sort of colours I think of for this season, really. Yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous. So of course you could make coats and jackets from it. You could also make things like ponchos, capes. I even think you could get away with making like a sweater out of it. It would be quite a chunky kind of cosy sweater, but that'd be lovely. Or like a cardigan would be very nice as well. Yeah, I think that's absolutely amazing, that fabric. It is, you know, one of the more sort of pricier fabrics in today's video, but you know, with that wool content, and you know, it's just amazing. So I really wanted to share that one with you. Next up we've got another knit fabric. So this is our jacquard textured stretch knit fabric in this beautiful plummy colour again. I just love this colour at the moment. It's so rich and yeah, it's just beautiful, isn't it? So with this fabric, it's a textured stretch knit, so it has a weight in a way similar to a pontoroma. But it has this like quilted effect, almost texture on the surface that's created from sort of stitching 2 layers of fabric together with this sort of like textured bit in the centre, and it creates this, like I said, like a quilted kind of look. Really lovely, but it's still, as you can see, got a softness and a little bit of drape to it. So this would be fabulous for making like your sweater tops, something like the toaster sweater from Sew House 7. You could make like a Marlowe cardigan from it. Any kind of cardigan would be fabulous. Something like the South Bank sweater dress from Nina Lee Patterns, that would be gorgeous. Our Minerva exclusive Savannah dress will be amazing, or our Iris cardigan pattern. Both of those are Minerva exclusive patterns. Yeah, just be absolutely gorgeous in those. Then the next fabric I've got, so this is a scuba fabric, but definitely a scuba fabric with a difference. So this is our cut out scuba, and when I hold it up, you might just look at it and think that looks like a plain white come ivory scuba, but it isn't. It has little tiny dots that have been laser cut out of the scuba. So you know, when you, if I stretch it there, can you see the holes a little bit more as they get a bit bigger as I stretch? It's really, really cool fabric. You know, it obviously, it doesn't obviously look like a polka dot or a spotty design immediately, but when you look up close, you can see those little holes actually cut away from the fabric. So obviously, you know, you'd want to give a bit of attention to what you use on this fabric, because you can see through the holes. But you could line this with our stretch knit lining fabric that we sell at Minerva, and you could really have fun with the colour that you put behind it. Or just, you know, put a white or a cream colour behind and you know, really play on the texture of the fabric. Or, you know, you could use it without that and, you know, perhaps create a layering piece, create a cardigan, all sorts you could make with this. But scuba fabrics are so versatile. You know, you can make skirts, dresses, cardigans, tops, jackets, jumpsuits, trousers even, absolutely all sorts you can make with scuba. And then the next and final fabric I've got in today's video, so this is our 4 suede stretch knit fabric. Now this is very similar to the last fabric in one way, in that, you know, at first you probably think, you know, that just looks like a plain fabric, but when you look up close, again, it has these lasered cut out spots all over the fabric. It's so cool. It's yeah, and the difference with this one, as you can see, it's a very soft fluid fabric, this one. It's still a knit fabric, but it actually has a faux suede finish to it. So, you know, it looks and feels like a suede fabric, but a lightweight, fluid kind of suede. So with this, again, you could make skirts, tops, dresses, cardigans, all sorts of things really. And, you know, like I say, you could line it with a stretch knit lining that we have here at Minerva, or be, you know, a little bit more creative and just use it as it is. Yeah, I think just like a lightweight kind of layering up sort of cardigan piece, or like a tunic top or something would be really lovely in that one. So that's all the fabrics I had to share with you today. I hope you enjoyed taking a look through those. I mean, we really had a lot of variety in those fabrics today, didn't we? Everything from cotton gauze to faux suede to scuba to coating to viscose chalet, chiffons, everything in between. But yeah, all with that common theme of spotty fabrics. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed taking a look through those. Just to mention, at Minerva we do offer super fast, free, worldwide delivery. So wherever you are in the world, if you would like to purchase these fabrics from us, we can absolutely send them out to you. We do offer a sample service on all our fabrics as well, so if you'd like to see a piece before committing to buy, that's absolutely fine. And with all our fabrics, we do sell them in 10cm increments, so you can buy, you know, 1.1, 1.2, 1.3 meters, etc. So you only need to buy, you know, just the amount you need, so there's no fabric wastage there. We do also offer a thread matching service for all our fabrics as well, so you know, we can do the hard work of matching a thread for you. As I mentioned, all the fabrics that I mentioned today will be tagged below this video, so you can click on those links and go straight to the product pages for each fabric on our website. So you'll be able to see all the pricing details, you know, further images, and you know, all the details about the fabric on there. Like I did say at the beginning of this video, these are mostly dead stock fabrics, so we do only have, you know, relatively small quantities, or very small quantities on some of them, and they are only while stocks last. So yeah, just, you know, if there is one that you definitely want, you know, don't hang around too long for it. And if you are a member of our craft club as well here at Minerva, you will be able to save, you'll instantly get 10% off all these already amazing prices at Minerva. So, you know, if you're not a member of our craft club, we'll put a link to that below so you can have a look if you wish. Basically, for your membership, you know, you get 10% off everything on our website, and that's always on top of any sale prices or promotions, or you know, anything that we sell online. So yeah, that's, you know, it's just a great way to save off every purchase with us. So that's everything I wanted to mention. Thank you so much for sticking here this long, having a look at these fabrics with me. I really hope you enjoyed that. Please do give this video a like and a follow if you enjoyed it. That really helps us out. And I'll be back again soon with another video filled with sewing and fabric goodness.